How's it going, everyone? Scizorsome here, bringing you Pokemon X&Y Wi-Fi battle number something. Do you know it's really hard to keep track when you're not doing them every day? And sorry I'm not doing them every day. If you're not up to date, by the way, guys, it's because my laptop is being a pain in the rectum. It's not playing ball. It doesn't want us to get videos up. It doesn't want us to enjoy each other's company. Boo to my laptop. That's what I say. But what do you think of all this? This glorious layout. I'm pretty damn proud of it, to be honest, because as you guys know, I suck with technology so hard. Anyway, enough of my jibber jabberness. Let's get on with the battle, because you guys have been waiting for a battle from me, I'm sure, for about 2 days now. I'm sure you haven't been sitting there twiddling your thumbs waiting for it, but I'm sure that you are eager to get on to it, because this is a good one, guys. Honestly, this is a good battle. This is worth waiting those 2 days for. This is good. I've brought Facecam back for today as well, because I'm not really using much recording power at the minute with my laptop while I'm making these videos, because Captain Klefki is kind enough to record them for me by my sending him the versus recorder codes. So he's been awesome, and he's done that. So yeah, the laptop's power is a little bit freer, so I thought, let's try Facecam again. You all get to see that I got my weave did, got my Pokemon shirt on. It's all good, it's all good. Anyway, I am bringing basically the same team you saw in the last battle. I'm bringing the Bisharp, the Conkeldurr, which is still, stupidly, I think now, choice banded. We are bringing the Jellicent that has Trick Room. We are bringing Megazard Y. We are bringing Bro for Show with that Trick Room and Rocky Helmet combination. And we are bringing Golurk, the Assault Vest Golurk, which is a beast. Our opponent, Stein, from Steins Domain. If you don't know who he is, check him out in the description below. He is an awesome Poketuber, and his side of the battle will be up soon. Actually, it's already up. I just watched it, derp. He is bringing the Ditto. I love Ditto, but it's such a pain in the ass. But with that choice scarf's not going to do him many favors in this team. And his Goodra, Pinsir, and the Mega Bugs have been a real pain in my ass lately. Starmie, that Infiltrator slash Prankster Demon Grass Fairy Beast. That is the evolution of Cottony. Whimsicott, that's the one. And Mamoswine, which is always nice. So let's get this battle nice and started. Do you know what, guys? I just realized I've been jibber-jabbering for ages with the video paused. So that means that I'm going to have to extend. Oh, never mind. It's all good. We're fine. It's all good. Sorry, I'm just chatting so much right now. I'm so excited to be recording again. I mean, it's weird doing all these post narrations, and I'm so sorry for not getting videos up every day. I know it sucks. I know it's not pro. I can't do anything about it. I'm doing everything I can to get videos up for you guys. So, anyway, Stein starts off with Manny, which is an awesome name for a Mamoswine, and we start off with Golurk. Now, you might think, oh, this isn't too bad of a matchup, but it is a fairly bad matchup, and Icicle Crash will KO us, most likely. So we switch out straight away into Bro for Show, our physical wall, which can take an Earthquake and can easily resist and absolutely decimate. It can resist the Icicle Crash and decimate with a Scald. But we don't go for the Scald first turn. No, sir. He was probably expecting the Scald first turn. But we go for that Trick Room, because we know he's got a few fast Mon. We know he's not prepared for the Trick Room, so we go for the Trick Room. Now that we've set the Trick Room up, however, I don't want to be staying in on that Thunderbolt, and I know he's got not much choice except to go for the Thunderbolt if he wants to take out Bro for Show. So we switch in Golurk, assuming that he's not going to go for an Ice Beam or for a Surf slash Scald. And he doesn't. He goes for the T-Bolt. We stay in now that we outspeed and go for the Earthquake, hoping maybe for a crit or just for a KO in general. But this thing won't be able to take us down with one Scald or Surf anyway. As you can see, check that out. That is a definite 2-hit KO. So not bad at all. So we can scare this thing out, because we got another Earthquake coming its way. Or do we? Well, predicting the Whimsicott would come in, I decided to go for the good old-fashioned Stone Edge. But guess what? I forgot that the goddamn Whimsicott isn't Flying type anymore. It's a freaking Fairy type. Derp. So in comes Manny again, and well, there's not really a lot Manny can do to this do to our team at the minute, because we can just switch out into Bro for Show. In fact, we can switch out into a few things and take hits from this thing quite well. So in comes Bro for Show to take in that Ice Shard. It's an obvious Ice Shard. It's got to be Ice Shard if we want to have a chance to take out Golurk and Trick Room, because that Dynamic Punch is just too real, guys. Yeah, that Ice Shard just gets absorbed. Just gets eaten up. The Twisted Dimensions do return to normal now, though, but we get a great opportunity to set up another Trick Room. And that is because... yeah, that's right. I think does not want to take a Scald at all. He very cleverly, predicting that we only have Flamethrower and Scald, switches in his own, well, not his own Slowbro, but his Ditto, which turns into Bro for Show. So we can't do jack against this thing offensively. And he could, if he really wanted to, countermand our Trick Room with his own Trick Room. Problem with that is he would be choice locked into it. Now, we make the rather clever move of switching in Royal Jelly, the Jellicent, with Water Absorb. Because I figure he's not going to go for the non-stab move, is he? If he's got two bad options, he's going to pick the best of the bad options, and that was Scald. So we switch in to get our Stealth Rock's damage back with Water Absorb. He's obviously going to be switching in his Special Wall at this point, so we decide to go for a Will-O-Wisp to get that residual damage off and to boost the power of Hex. You might think it's a stupid idea to stay in right now, because this thing is obviously going to be carrying the Thunderbolt, right? Who cares? Who cares? It's a Jellicent. Have you seen Jellicent in action? Damn. So that T-Bolt is going to do some nice damage, but not enough. Especially not when we're in Trick Room. We've basically got priority recover against this thing, and it's burned. We could stall it for days. And I think that we both realise that this is a bit of a stalemate. Special Wall against Special Wall. Even though Goodra's burned, it can still do a lot of damage and sort of wear us down slowly. We'd have to use a lot of recovers. We'd have to set up Trick Room again, that kind of thing. So we switch out into Golek, predicting a Thunderbolt, trying to absorb that. But Steinmeister himself is a clever old bean. He's a clever old bean. He does go for the Thunderbolt again, but at the same time, does it matter? Is Gudra afraid of this thing? No, sir. No, it's not. No, so I did actually think he was going to switch out his Gudra there on that turn instead of using Thunderbolt. I forgot that he switched it out after I switched in Golek. But this play is good. This is a very good play right here. He switches in the Ditto. Now, I don't know how and I don't know why, but he predicted that we were going to go for the Dynamic Punch. And it completely gets negated by Envy. What a good name for a Ditto, by the way. But I was devastated. Because I did think he might switch in the Mamo. I thought that's what was going to happen. But he played me. Pro played me. So he stays in. He goes for the... Well, he doesn't stay in, sorry. We switch in Bro for show. We absorb that Earthquake. That was like a teeny tiny little tremor. That was like somebody shook the rug from beneath our feet. Earthquake. So we go for another Trick Room here, guys. No, we don't. I've just watched this battle after having it yesterday. I should know this. We go for a Scald. We get that burn off. And that burn is beautiful. Because that, my friends, that is going to be enough to scare him out. I do believe. If I remember correctly, that's enough to scare him out. We switch out now, though, because we really do not want to be taking another Earthquake. Even though he's burned, we don't want to be taking another Earthquake. That would not be fun. Because let's face it, even with a burn, not many things are taking a Golek Earthquake at 30 HP. No, sir. So we switch out now into Sir Royd. Sir Royd can take it like a champ, especially after the burn. And he's also got the super effective knockoff, which will knock off the item of anything he wants to switch in. Except for Whimsicott, which has already used its frickin' eject button. Or was it red card? It was something crazy like that anyway. So this doesn't do very much damage. It's resisted and he has no items. We've got no choice but to switch out now. I was afraid the entire time of the Spore. I really thought Prankster Spore was coming our way. But instead of putting something to sleep, he goes for the Leech Seed here. Which I found quite strange. I really wasn't expecting that. I really thought he was going to try and put us to sleep. I think that would have helped him gain a lot of momentum. Now, the question is, now we have Golek in. And he's not in a good place. He's at a type disadvantage. He doesn't have any moves that are super effective except for Fire Punch. What do we do? What do we do? We decide to stay in and just YOLO it, as they say these days, and go for the Fire Punch. That is going to be enough to take out this Envy even after it transforms. It was a nice play, predicting the Dynamic Punch again, but no. We weren't going to get played like that twice, my friends. So we take this thing down with a Fire Punch. Not bad. I'm happy with that. Sorry, I'm looking at the layout and the battle video as I record this, and it just looks so nice. I know it's not quite up there with the pros like Nappy and Callum and all those people, but I'm proud of it. I'm cracked with this sort of thing, and I think I did good. Yeah, so in comes Manny. I did know there was no point in really switching Golek out at this point, especially with the Stealth Rocks on the field. So I just tried to get a safe switch in. Now, you might think, what's this guy doing? What's this guy doing right now? Why is he switching in Charizard? Stealth Rocks. This isn't a good time. You know, Charizard's not going to clean up from here. But trust me, I knew that we could take any hit from Mamoswine, unless it was run on a Rock-type move, but that's not common on a Mamoswine these days, especially not in singles. So I decided to switch in Charizard because I knew that would scare him out. Even with Thick Fat, we have that Solar Beam, which is super effective. But we didn't go for Solar Beam because I was scared that Gudra was going to come in and have that Sap Sipper. And we didn't want that in our lives. No siree Bob. So we decided to go for the straight up Heat Wave. Now, unfortunately for him, that is going to be a 2-hit KO from that range, even after leftovers, especially with that burn, pretty much negating his leftovers. So, it doesn't have much of a choice. He's either got to let something come in, so a Heat Wave, Air Slash, or Solar Beam, or let his Gudra get KO'd. And personally, letting the Gudra get KO'd, in my opinion, was the best choice. Switching anything into a powerful Megazord Y attack like that, it's just not a good idea. Unless you've got something that resists it, something really bulky, there's no point. So in comes Blitz. Now, he makes a really big misplay here. He acknowledges this in his own video, and he went for the recover. I was really surprised at this point. I mean, there is a slight chance that we could have lived a T-Bolt, I doubt we could have lived to Scald. We are max special investment in defense. So I really thought that we might live a T-Bolt, maybe not a Scald. But yeah, going for the recover was a bad play because obviously we've got that one-turn Solar Beam, which has got a huge base power off of a huge special attack, and it's super effective. So that was a bad move, but everybody makes bad moves. We make bad moves. We made a bad move earlier. Hey, we make bad moves all the time. Who am I kidding? So in comes that Whimsicott, and even though we have a type advantage, we're at a disadvantage now because he's just encored us into Solar Beam, which means, ladies and gentlemen, that we are stuck using that damn grass type move against this powerful threat. And it is a threat. I don't care what anybody says, this thing is a threat. But he goes for the clever play here. A really, really clever play. He recognizes that another Solar Beam will KO this thing. And he just straight up goes for the Memento, which knocks out his Pokemon and lowers harshly our attack and special attack. Great play. Really great play. We fire a Solar Beam into the wind. Solar Beams into the wind, ladies and gentlemen. Hashtag Solar Beams into the wind. Because that is the most useless thing I've ever seen in my life. So now, you see, we are locked into that damn Solar Beam, and that's really unfortunate, because if we weren't, probably could have got a Tailwind up before the Whimsicott decided to Memento us, and then we could have maybe outsped. That would have been nice. Outspeed, Solar Beam, happy days. He was probably expecting not to outspeed the Charizard, probably surprised him a little. But yeah, no investment in speed whatsoever. It's all about the bulk with this Charizard, especially on a Trick Room thing. Here comes a Bulldoze. I was quite surprised. An Earthquake probably wouldn't have KO'd, actually. But it would have left us at a better range after a generator to get KO'd. So we'd set up the Trick Room here, because I know Trick Room and Scald is our best bet. You see, if you'd have gone for the Earthquake, this Ice Shard might have KO'd. That extra power from Earthquake might have KO'd us. And Bulldoze as well lowers our speed, and we're in a Trick Room team. So it seemed a little counterproductive, but at the same time, it's natural to want to lower your opponent's speed. Sometimes people forget about Trick Room because it's not that common. Especially not on Wi-Fi. Maybe on Showdown it's quite common, but not so much here. So we get that Scald off, and he's gone. Scald, Scald, good night. That's how it goes. Slowbro's such a good Pokemon. Such a good Pokemon. Amazing. Here comes Pinsir, and guys, if you've been keeping up with my tweets, you'll know that I have developed a hatred for the Mega Bugs. They keep screwing me over. I'll be this close to victory, and the Mega Bugs will kick my ass all over the place. I don't know what it is. I'm not prepared for those beetle bastards. The big bad beetle bastards. Anybody remember the Beetle Balls? Anybody? Beetle Balls? No? Flabber? No Flabber? No Flabber Jibber Jabber? Okay, so I sent in Saroid, and that was stupid. You want to know for why it was stupid? Because this thing, of course, is a mega... But look at this thing. His last Pokemon. With like what? 20 HP left? Maybe 35 HP left? We send in Saroid, forgetting that this thing gets an Area Light, 30% boosted, Flying type Quick Attack. Yeah. Now this is really important, because we go for the Sucker Punch here, hoping and praying he wasn't going to set up. But no, instead he sets up. He's got that +1 Moxie boost, now he's got +2 Sword Stance, so he's a +3. Now, fearing that he would just be setting up so that he could take us down with a out-prioritized Quick Attack, +6, I didn't go for the Sucker Punch. I decided to go for the Iron Head. But no. But a Sucker Punch, that would have been it. GG, we would have won. But instead, as you guys are probably well aware by now, +3, Area Light, Flying type Stab Return is going to KO all the faces. They're all gone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Pokemon. Bye-bye. So yeah, what a comeback from Stein. What an amazing battle. Stein has had some really amazing battles and some really amazing comebacks lately. Seriously, check out his channel for some really good battling. The guy makes some plays. So yeah, that was an amazing battle. I really enjoyed it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Let me know what you think of the layout. Let me know if there's any changes you'd make to the layout. And let me know if it's pissing you off that I'm not getting videos up at the minute. I'm really sorry about that. There should be a bit more consistency. Captain Klefki is available a little bit more now to sort of help me out, and hopefully my laptop will be working again in a couple of weeks. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your patience. And yeah, thanks for sticking by the channel, sticking by me, even though I can't have regular uploads for you right now. As soon as my computer is fixed, I'll be back to at least 2 videos a day. Don't forget to check out PKMN Gravity's channel tonight for the first episode of our Versus Nuzlocke to pick our starters. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Love you all. Stay awesome.